Bonjour Annecy.
Bonjour.
Good afternoon Annecy, and welcome to the screening of the feature film Zero Impunity, a co-production between France and Luxembourg in the Contre-champ competition. To introduce the film today, we have the privilege to welcome a big part of the team. So please welcome with me the producer Marion Guth, the directors of the film Nicolas Blies and Stéphane Hueber-Blies, and Denis Lambert, my bad, Denis Lambert, the other producer Stéphan Roelants, coming up as well, yeah. And please, the international distributor Eleanor Coleman from Indie Sales. Hello, welcome everyone. And Marion, I think you have a few words to say, and then everyone will follow.
Thank you very much. Well, I have the hard task to be the first one to talk about Zero Impunity, so the best way and the most important thing I'd like to share with you is maybe how all of this started and how we are getting here today. The story started 4 years ago when I was in Rwanda researching, and I had the opportunity to meet a group of women survivors of the genocide, but also of sexual violence. And I found a way to ask the leader who constituted this group very early after the genocide, where they were finding the strength and the courage to talk and to tell stories even to strangers like me, although sometimes the perpetrators were living 5 or 10 kilometers from there. And she answered that she was talking about their stories because she was hoping that her words would go beyond our conversation and might go travel the world and touch other women to help them then find the courage and the strength to speak up and to speak out. So this is the kind of encounters that sounds like a promise. So as I felt obviously very touched, I go back home, I sat with Nicolas and Stéphan, and this is where Zero Impunity started.
Yes, and we try to keep our promises in building a kind of pacific weapon, and the film is a pacific weapon. You will see it mixed activism, animation of course, but also artistic installation and investigative journalism. The film is also not only a film, it's a global transmedia project, an activism transmedia project. We currently act on concrete actions in Ukraine, in France, in USA, trying to change law. In France, we have meetings with the Ministry of Defense, audition with the National Assembly. In Ukraine also, we are trying to change laws about sexual violences in war zone. It worked because last week we learned that the special law we supported was voted. So it's okay. And yes, more than 400,000 people are also supporting us, and you are part of them being there. So thank you.
Yes. For us, it's really important that you are here because the film was really difficult to build, to create, because we were under pressure during political pressure, during the production and after the production. So it means a lot for us that you are here, and it means a lot because you are the key of the solution for us. Because you know, a voice only exists when someone is listening this voice. And you are these people who are listening this voice, and this is really important for all these people you will see in this movie, witnesses and whistleblowers. So thank you very much for being here, and thank you for the festival.
So I learned about this project in the script. Stéphan doesn't want to talk. I'm going to talk for him because we are old friends who believe very strongly in this film for very similar reasons. Stéphan's been a producer for years. I worked as a broadcaster at TF1, even though I'm American, and now I work in independent film distribution. And for us, this is very important to see also the range of people in the room and your ages, because we really believe that this kind of animation filmmaking is a very important path that we're opening up. We feel like this film is a wake-up call, not only for the audience, but also for our animation community, that we can make films that can have a strong impact, that continue on a very strong path to create change, and also can start to talk about women's issues in a different light. So we're thrilled that you're here. Please talk about the film. Please join the movement. Movements exist because we're together and we create a very strong community. We hope you enjoy the film.
So just so you know, there will be a short Q&A at the end of the film, so please stay if you have a few questions to ask the team. Thank you very much. And, you know, think about your cell phone. Just forget about them. Hide them. Turn them off. Thank you very much. Enjoy the screening.
Ça se passe en Ukraine, ça se passe en Syrie. C'est commis par des soldats français en Centrafrique.
أخذوا بنتي كان عمرها 11 سنة.
Він велів, щоб я зняла одяг і прийняла ванну.
ضربها على وجهها ضربها كف.
After 9/11, we needed to do absolutely everything.
The things done to these men equate to rape. It's one of the biggest scandals in our history.
What we did amounts to a war crime.
Zero Tolérance – це такий взагалі міжнародний проект по, це називається нульова толерантність, нульова терпимість до таких речей, як, наприклад, сексуальне насилля чи воєнні злочини.
L'ONU est dérangée dès qu'on aborde le sujet.
Personne n'a vraiment intérêt à ce que ça sorte.
They are so blind to the reality that they make the problem way worse.
And the result is nobody faces any criminal sanction.
We hear people all across the world who are being affected by unethical actions by the government.
Si on n'en entend pas parler, il ne se passe rien.